sweep the box away from the wall. To coat vertical wall joints, squeeze the brake lever to lock the brake and begin coating the joint from the bottom up to a height of about 24 inches, keeping the brake locked. Sweep the box off of the wall and begin again at the top of the joint. Release the brake, pull box down the joint about 6 inches, pull the material trigger until you reach the previous stopping point. Then, release the material trigger, squeeze the brake trigger to lock the brake, and sweep the box off of the wall. To coat butt seams, open the crown adjustment to the desired setting. Squeeze the brake lever to lock the brake and place the box on the wall. Release the brake lever, pull the box down the wall about 6 inches, and pull the material lever. Continue down the butt seam. Just before the wheels reach the wet seam, release the material trigger and lock the brake lever. Lift the wheels slightly off of the wall and sweep the box off of the wall into the wet wall seam. To change to a different length box handle, first disconnect the brake cable. Then pull back on the quick disconnect collar and pull the handle out of quick disconnect. Reinstall the new box handle by again lining up the pin and reattach the brake cable. Pull the trigger to fill the handle with material. Remove box handle from box by loosening wing nuts and fasten the box to the current box handle. You may also use the box without squeezing the material trigger when moving down the wall. Squeeze the material trigger to fill the box. When the box is full, release the trigger. Lock the brake lever, approach the wall, release the brake lever, and run the box as you normally would. When the box is empty, remove from the wall and squeeze the material trigger again to refill. This method will allow you to only have to squeeze the brake lever when necessary on the wall. The material trigger will not need to be activated when the box is on the wall. For texture, attach the texture pole to the quick connect. You will also need to use an air compressor and air line to deliver and break up the compound to your desire. Attach the air line to the texture attachment. The texture attachment may also be used on any tube length. For coating, attach the coating tube to the quick connect. Screw on the angle head gooseneck to the tube and hand tighten. Start down the angle as you engage the lever. When coming to a stop point, release the lever and travel a few inches further on the board before pulling off the angle head. If you have too much mud for the speed you're going, turn down the flow valve. If you don't have enough mud for the speed you are going, turn up the flow valve. You are adjusting the flow of mud to your coating speed on the wall. For cleanup, drop the pump into a bucket of water and circulate to clean the pump. CFS tubes and the lines. There is a cap, spring, and ball located in the end cap of the CFS tubes. This does not need to be disassembled for cleaning. If spring, ball, or cap needs to be replaced, simply unscrew and replace in the proper order. First, the cap, flat side down, then the spring, and finally the ball. After the tubes are cleaned, allow the pump to cycle through the relief valve for 5 to 7 minutes to finish cleaning the pump. Danger: do not attach a garden hose to the pump or lines to clean the tools. High-pressured water can cause injury. Follow the pump manufacturer's recommendations for lubricating the pump after each use. Also follow the separate enclosed instructions for lubricating the taper head. For any questions or concerns, please call us at 1-800-827-3721.